guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Vista with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg. I play guitar.
And I'm Hope. I am the lead vocalist.
Awesome. So my first question, guys, is probably the most important one. How did you start out Vista? How did you get your members?
Yeah.
The most important one, and one that we love telling, and we're really good at telling it now. Basically, I don't know, me and Hope just found each other on Facebook.
Yeah, like Vista did exist for a year prior before Greg came into the band. And then I was looking for a new guitarist, and literally it was just so simple. He messaged me on Facebook. That's it. Like, because we had a lot of mutual friends on Long Island. So he had seen a post that I was looking for a guitarist, and on a whim, he just messaged me, and that was early. We were playing together in like 2 days. That was it.
Yeah, it was kind of time for me to look for like another full-time project. So then I was like, all right, let's see what this chick's about.
Pretty much. How was the first interaction like between you? Was it kind of like a instantaneous thing? Or?
It wasn't like to the point we are now, but it was definitely not like, it wasn't like, hey, I'm Greg. Like we were cool.
Yeah, it wasn't awkward at all. It was actually like very, very casual and it was like very easygoing. We were able to talk really easily. There was no awkwardness. Like obviously we weren't able to be like, hi, you're my best friend. Like it wasn't that right off the bat, but it was like that pretty soon after. We've been really good friends since like almost a year and a half ago already. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's cool because like for me, like when we were talking before the interview, it's like kind of wild to like meet people over the internet.
I know.
And never.
Very weird.
So.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. Like we never met before that. We just heard of each other, and that was it. So it was and it worked. So you know.
There you go. Well, my next question, guys. What are some favorite venues you guys like to play at?
Well, we like playing at home wherever that is. Like.
Wherever we're home at.
I worded that so wrong. I meant that we like playing at our home venues in our hometown because
whichever venue that is. Yeah, whichever venue that is.
we liked playing at Irving Plaza a year ago. That was freaking sick.
That was probably my favorite.
We really liked playing.
We really like playing college shows. We did a really cool college show over the summer at Seton Hall University here in Jersey, and that was a really, really good time. It was an outdoor stage, and the vibes were so cool because it was all our demographic, so that was super cool. And I also really love playing in Nashville. There's a venue we've played at twice in Nashville called The End, and the vibes there are just so different than they are here. Everybody wants to support each other, and I really, really love that kind of vibe. I think it's it's just a very positive environment for sure.
I would definitely say that I've never had a bad time at the End in Nashville.
Yeah. Never had a bad day in Nashville.
I've heard a lot about it just as, when you hear about different venues and other bands that tour, I think it's like kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of musicians. It's almost all musicians. So people, they just want to hear each other's music. And I really, really like that vibe. It's just so positive.
Awesome, guys. My next question, I'll follow up to venues. What was the last show that you went to, excluding your venue?
Oh my god.
Oh, it was like a week ago. Fuck. What did I see? Fuck.
Curse.
You can curse, it's fine.
Oh, you can curse.
I'm gonna
Shit, piss, tits.
Oh my god, what?
I literally was at a show. Holy shit. What show was I just at? I'm not moving forward until I answer this question.
You think about it. I'll do mine. Mine, this is actually going to sound really strange, but I actually don't really go to shows, not because I don't want to, but unless it's in an arena setting where I can sit, I get really bad anxiety when people are really close together. So like shows like this, like if you see me like running in and out, that's why. Like I have to get fresh air because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so close to people. Like I freak out. But the last show I went to one of my friend's shows on Long Island about 2 weeks ago to go out and support my friend because he had used to play bass for us and a really good friend of mine. So I went out to see that show.
Great.
You go to shows all the time.
I'd like to. I've seen some amazing shows over the years. I think the last one I remember going to is like one of my friends is a rapper, and he's like, oh dude, he goes nuts. He has a whole squad come, and everyone's just like moshing and yeah.
Moshing at the rap
I love going to his shows because it's really fun. I definitely went to Envy on the Coast over Christmas break. Yeah, we went to our friend
Either Victor. We went to that together. Yeah, we did that a couple weeks ago.
I definitely that's like the more like notable show I went to over Christmas break. I went to see Envy on the Coast. That was.
I went to that one too. So.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah.
You were there?
This one at House Independence.
No, I went to the one in Wantagh.
Yeah, because they're from Long Island, so they always do a couple shows there.
All right, guys. Next question, most important one. Who are some of your musical influences?
Oh God. I'm so bad at this question because I'm more so inspired by like events around me, which sounds really weird because that has nothing to do with music. But I'm a big lyricist, so events are what really inspire my lyrics. In terms of like musical influences, my number one was my dad, as cliche as that sounds, my dad. But also from the time I was 10, I'm going to be 25 in a few months. Linkin Park has been my top tier. I have a Linkin Park tattoo. That's like my band. And Chester and Mike, especially, those two, I view them as gods. Like they literally changed my life. So that's definitely my biggest musical influence. Right now, my biggest musical influence is definitely Camila Cabello, which is so not like Vista, but she's such a boss attitude. I'm in love with her. Literally in love with her.
I'm inspired by a lot of weird stuff and a lot of normal stuff. So like, there's like categories to it. So like, for guitar, I'm super like my guitar playing is super inspired by Thomas E. Rock from The Fall of Troy. That's no doubt. They're my all-time favorite band. For songwriting, I'm inspired by so many different types of vibes. I mean, I like a lot of like straight up pop stuff. Like I kind of worship Carly Rae Jepsen, and Owl City. For rock, I really like Tides of Man. They're an instrumental post rock band. They have some great vibes to their stuff. I honestly like, I love Linkin Park, just like Hope said. Like, I'm just so inspired by a lot of different types of music, and stuff that's like original and just has a lot of depth to it. Stuff that has depth to it, I really like.
Just remember this. Another big one for me is Muse, and they're so innovative. Muse and 30 Seconds to Mars are both so innovative. I saw them on tour together over the summer, and I was like, I was in the pit. I was like crying the whole time. I was like, oh my God, this music is like sent from heaven. It's so good, so good.
I'm inspired by good songs. I guess I'll leave it at that. But yeah.
I think for me, like, I got to catch a few songs because I actually interviewed Chasing Utopia, but the vibes that I got were like Paris. I got some like Tonight Alive, definitely 30 Seconds to Mars. Like those were ones that kind of like just listening to like a few songs, I was like, okay, now I kind of hear those sorts of musical influences.
I think for us as a band, like besides our individual influences, 30 Seconds to Mars is definitely a huge inspiration. We also, like I said, really love Linkin Park and Muse. We also were really inspired by, we were looking at a band called Nothing More, who's a they were just nominated for a couple Grammys. I absolutely am obsessed with them right now. Sleeping with Sirens, like they kind of have a very cool vibe going on.
Their first two records are so fucking solid.
And their growth is also just very inspiring to me. And I also am super inspired by Bring Me the Horizon for this band because their innovation as well, especially with their last album, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. So for Vista, that's definitely kind of what we pull from. We also love Tonight Alive and we love Paris. But those other bands are like probably the primary inspirations.
I could definitely hear Bring Me for sure as well.
Yeah, they're cool.
But my next question, guys, a fun one, gotta ask, is what's your favorite food to eat?
Hope loves peanut butter.
No. I'm deathly allergic to peanut butter. I carry an EpiPen in my bag, so he's being a sarcastic asshole. No, my favorite, I love steak. I don't get to have it that often, but like I love like a super rare steak that's like, this is going to sound disgusting, don't judge, but I love when it looks like it's bleeding, like straight cut. Like bloody steak. Yeah, like literally bloody steak. And I know any vegetarian that's watching this is going to hate me. But I also can't eat nuts because I'm allergic to all nuts. So I have a really hard time getting protein anywhere else from but red meat and like chicken and stuff like that. So I have to eat meat, for my own health. So I love steak, I love shrimp, and I love pasta. Those are like my biggest ones.
I hope your camera works good because this is my number one influence right here in terms of food. This is a black on black Taco Bell hat.
When he got that, I was like, oh my God.
Yes, for sure.
Gotta support the brand.
Support the brand. Yeah,
we want Feed the Beat so bad.
Feed the Beat. If you see this, please. We tour and we literally every other member but her. Yeah, we love Taco Bell. It would help us out.
You can have mine. Greg would literally lose his
yeah.
damn mind. I swear.
We'll tag Taco Bell.
I also have peanut. Yeah, I also have peanut butter like on the daily whenever I'm not around Hope.
He can't have it on tour. Yeah, it's like always a big problem. I always get a lot of dirty looks, and I'm like, well, screw you. I don't want to die today.
That would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Next question, guys. If you could pick somebody to collaborate, whether it be a guest vocal or in a producer role, who would it be?
Oh dang, this one's always so hard. I really love Cody Carson from Set It Off. His voice, I love that band. I'm good friends with the drummer, and like their vibes are so positive and so cool. I think he'd bring a lot of like cool aggression to a Vista track. And I also would really love to do something with Johnny Hawkins from Nothing More, the lead vocalist. He's been like super gracious to us, like with all of the stuff that we've done, and like left us a lot of really good feedback. And like I would love to work with them just because it seems like it'd be a really cool vibe, you know?
Yeah, I agree with all of those. Hope just said the Backstreet Boys. I don't know if you heard as a like half joke, half not, but okay, yeah. But the same thing for me is Carly Rae Jepsen. Dude, that woman's a genius. I would love to work with her. So that woman's a genius. She is like she's like the best person in the world. But yeah. No, but I don't need to. I just know she.
It's just a vibe, like he knows.
I know she's the coolest person in the world, and she probably is like a brilliant songwriter. Like in the studio, probably a great energy.
Awesome, guys. Next question. If there was just another instrument that you could just shred at, what would it be?
I'm pretty good with most stuff.
He's very versatile with instruments.
Like I'm not like a fucking, aficionado, but I have spent a lot of years playing drums, playing bass, playing some piano, working on my voice. Playing guitar is my first instrument. I have any sort of aperture with anything, so any brass or woodwind instrument will be sick to play, but I can't do it like with my lips, whatever they need to do to produce sounds. I can't do it, so that'd be sick. No, it's not that simple. You need to have like a specific. You need to have a specific like technique and like lip thing and aperture. Yeah, no.
I would really
Aperture?
Aperture, yeah.
Johnny is in the back here, giving us some tips. Aperture.
I really wanted to play the banjo at some point. So my mom and dad, like a couple years ago, they bought me a banjo for Christmas, and I cried. I was like, "Oh my God, it's a banjo!" Like in real time. And then I never played it once, and I sold it because I was so frustrated. I could not do it. It's hard.
I feel like you guys are gonna start like a bluegrass band.
Yo, I'd be down. Like Alison Krauss and Union Station. Do you know Alison Krauss?
No, but let's do it. I don't care.
She has the most female Grammys, like in the history of the Grammys. She's like 30 Grammys. Yeah, she's crazy.
That's sick.
I have to play you some on the drive back. So cool.
Bluegrass record.
It's a bluegrass. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
All right, guys. Next question: favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Oh my God.
Favorite movies of the funny genre is Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura #1 and 2. I can quote those movies from front to back. It's kind of embarrassing. Of the serious genre, I really like Donnie Darko a lot. I've watched that movie more times than I can count. TV show, I don't know. I was just watching Community the other day, and that was great. And Breaking Bad's great. Yeah.
Okay, my favorite movie is Titanic, which is just such a typical.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Titanic's my favorite movie. Well, I was like a big Titanic like historian when I was in high school. Like I've read at least 10 books about the actual sinking of the Titanic. Yeah, I did a lot of research on it, and I used to like write up my own damn theories about what happened with the ship. I know exactly what happened because I've read so many books about it. I would go to the exhibits. Like I was crazy about Titanic. So that's my favorite movie just because I really love the history behind it. And then my favorite TV show is One Tree Hill. I love One Tree Hill. It's my favorite show ever. Taught me a lot about life, 100%. And also put a lot of fantasies in my head, but
Ooh.
but a good show and very, very good music. That was part of very, very, very good music. What?
You said that's a video for another time.
Yes.
Maybe. Anyway, next question, guys. You've been on the road for a little bit.
Yeah.
What have been some bands that you've been jamming?
Oh my God.
This is such a good question.
This is an easy question for us boys.
He's usually in charge of the music, so.
Sometimes depends.
That's what I put on Dad Rock.
Yeah, Hope loves Dad Rock. Yeah.
Nickelback, Daughtry. We had Three Doors Down earlier. That was an accident, but I love me some Dad Rock.
I don't think it was an accident.
It wasn't an accident.
So in the van, we've been jamming some Vertigo. They're from Pittsburgh. They're a sick band. We've been jamming our friends, the Millennium, too, or I've been definitely. I'm probably gonna get the guys.
Solid.
Yeah, the Millennium's a great band that we know.
I have been, in the van I don't really get to listen to much because he drives, like he usually gets the aux cord. But when I put my headphones in, I really have been listening to JoJo, who is also like the queen of life, and Camila Cabello, they're both very odd outliers for me because I usually don't listen to music like that, but I love a good, strong, like powerful female vocalist, and both of them are that. And I've been listening to a lot of Nothing More and the Veronicas. I don't know if you know them. They were very popular here for a bit. Not really anymore, so underrated. And I also love the new Owl City. I think the new Owl City is super, super cool.
I love him.
Yeah, we both love Owl City, like super innovative. So I've been jamming that. I'm about to come out with a new record, so I'm super stoked.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Next question, guys. If there was one album that you could only listen to for a month straight,
Oh my god.
what album would it be?
Oh my god, Meteor. Meteor by Linkin Park. Yeah, that's my favorite album of all time.
Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen or Manipulator by The Fall of Troy.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
So opposite. Oh my god.
Those are like literal polar opposites.
Welcome to my life, boy.
Yeah, mine is Meteor. Meteor is literally my favorite album of all time. So if I had to listen to anything for a month, it would be that one.
Oh, or freaking Grow by Chan.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
He loves
Sean's
Chan.
amazing.
Yeah, they're the best.
Anybody but Linkin Park, it would be like the Essential Backstreet Boys album or like something like
Okay, I feel you.
any Backstreet Boys I would listen to for the rest of the time.
Lastly, guys, the most important thing, tell them about Vista, where they can find you at. Can you put it up there?
Vista is located at Vista Band and Vista Band on Instagram and Facebook, and on Twitter.
Vista Band on Instagram and Facebook, and then
Twitter is This Is Vista.
This is Vista. Yeah, This is Vista, and then we also have a website which is www.vistaband.co, not com.
And most importantly, I'll say it in two mics because it's very important. We have an EP on Spotify entitled Long Live. And you will probably see us if you want to come out to a show this summer. We'll definitely be playing. Come through to a show, listen to some songs, and maybe later this year we'll have some other stuff for you guys.
Yeah, we've been doing some cool stuff lately, but nothing like concrete enough for us to talk about. Like we're just in a lot of talks for like different like projects and stuff like that. But we're definitely going to be touring again at the end of the summer, or like middle of the summer. And so we're working on that. Just finished up 2 new songs that we debuted here tonight. And otherwise, we're just doing a lot of underground stuff right now. So hopefully stuff that we can,
Announce.
share with other people soon. There's one thing that we will be able to share with people probably, my guess is within like the next week or 2.
Yeah, baby.
That's going to be like the start of rolling things out. So that'll be very cool for us. Very excited.
Alrighty. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Definitely go check out Vista. Links are in the description when you find out all about their band. Go hit the subscribe on their YouTube channel.
Hell
if you
yeah.
enjoyed this interview, please subscribe as well. Please thumbs up the video. And if you enjoyed it a lot, please share it. And thanks again to Vista for
Thank
this
you
last minute.
Thank you so much.
Later, skaters.
Guys, peace.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button, it really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.